Hi friends, I am Sai Chaitanya. Welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In this video, I'll be talking about the button shortcuts, tips and tricks functionality in the Poco X3 device. As you can see friends, right now I'm using the Poco X3 device. The reason why I'm doing this video because by using these button shortcuts, you can actually program them to do there are so many plenty of other tasks. For example, right now I'm using the YouTube application. So if I long press on the multitasking button, as you can see, it will open in the split screen mode as well. So that's the one use case. And if you long press the middle button, it will open the Google Chrome as well. And if you long press the back button, the phone with screen will be locked, as you can see. And if you double press the power button, the flashlight will be on, as you can see. So these are the functionalities of the power button shortcuts which are customizable in the Poco X3 device. So in case if you want to know complete details, try to watch till end of the video to get to know more details about this button shortcuts layout. So first you need to go to the settings application, and once you are in the settings, go to this additional settings. So once you are in the additional settings, you will see this option which is called the button shortcuts. So most of your users, you will never ever go to these options in the button shortcuts until now. So there are new users as well. I do know that because as soon as I started to use this kind of functionality, so I think from the past 3 years I'm using this kind of functionality in the various Redmi phones as well, so which is very good and very interesting. So first option is that launching camera, as you can see. So launching camera can be done by using this kind of I think close to 7 programmable shortcuts which are available. So directly you can access this camera as well. So most of the time I don't use the camera in the Poco X3 smartphone. So let me try to turn off the flashlight first. So most of the time I don't use the camera, so that's why I decided not to use. But if you are using the camera, then you can program the power button as a camera option, so you can directly open the camera first. So right now the phone is locked, as you can see here. So let me double press. So as soon as you double press, so the camera application will be opened if you don't use any other lock screen application. So right now I'm using the lock screen application, which is similar to this iOS lock screen, so which I'll be doing an in-depth review as well, how to use this iOS launcher and how to use this control panel of iOS, how to use the lock screen as well. So stay tuned for that video which is coming. So overall, in this way you can program the camera to open. So not only that, and taking the screenshots as well, there is another most a useful feature. So just by swiping with 3 fingers, you can actually take the screenshot, so which is another good interesting feature which always I will be preferring to use this 3 finger gestures. So next is that you need to decide the proper usage of these 3 buttons, so which is very important, friends. So for some users, they do not use the Google Assistant option, so you can replace this middle button with the other functionality. But I will be using the Google Assistant quite often, so that's why I decided to use in the middle. And next is a turning of the screen as well. So in this turning of the screen, I did select this back button to long press. So if I long press the back button, the screen will be off. So which is another good interesting feature, because I don't want to press the power button every time to turn off the screen. That is another good thing which I did here. So next is that turning on the torch. So if you want, you can use the turn on the torch to program this kind of buttons, but mostly I would prefer to use the torchlight and camera for the power button only, because those two are very important. When the phone is locked, you should be able to reach those two when you are in need. Like if you want to take a photo immediately, then this power button will be very useful, and if you want to open the flashlight, even this power button will be very useful. So those two I'll be using mostly for the power button itself. So next is that opening the split screen. This is another most important feature, friends. You should definitely enable this option. So trust me, whenever you're using the WhatsApp, Facebook, if you want to do the split screen multitasking while watching YouTube application, you just need to long press on this multitasking button, as you can see, friends. As soon as you long press, straight away it will take you to the multitasking menu, and you can select other applications and you can use in the split screen mode very easily and very comfortably, as you can see here. And you can do whenever you want. So before, every time I used to go to the multitasking and select the application and select the split screen. So this is a long procedure which I don't want to do right now after using this shortcut. So maybe you also do it like that, and which will be helping you to do the multitasking in the Poco X3 as well. So next is that show menu. So there is another option which is available, showing menu options, if you select this kind of option, but mostly I would not use at all this option, so that's why I'm not interested to deal with this show menu option. So next is that pressing the menu buttons. So for this button, there are two functionalities. One is using this recent application. Next is the showing menu as well. As you can see here, friends, showing menu. So mostly I'll prefer to use the showing recent apps only. So these are the quick button shortcuts which are available in the Poco X3. So next is that automatically disable the navigation bar buttons. For example, if you're opening the Netflix application or playing PUBG game, then definitely you can use this kind of automatically disable navigation buttons. So which is another good thing. And press and hold power button for 0.5 seconds to activate the Google Now Assistant. If you want, you can do that one as well. So if you do this one, then you can disable this option and you can use that button for other types of things as well. So thank you friends for watching this video, and for more tips and tricks and lot of hidden features in the Poco X3, so make sure to follow me regularly, and do not forget to check the playlist of the Poco X3 device. So links will be in the description below, which will be very useful for you all. And thank you for watching till end, and see you in the next video, friends. Until then, bye.